Good morning and welcome all of you in my self-talking journey day 258. So already we enter into new year. Again, I want to say wishing you a happy new year, and we make something really great in this new year. And in this 258, today is 2nd January 2026. Uh, just I think what the mistake we did in our past, if we do the same kind of mistake in 2026, then anyway we not able to achieve actually what we want to achieve. So definitely from it is a starting of the year, and we have to be more conscious, and otherwise we not rectify our mistakes. We not regret too much, we just move forward, just identify the mistakes and take action, and that's all. No guilty, just move forward. If I did mistake, that's all, it's the past. Don't think for past. So in this new year, I just thinks that we have to develop a quality, that we have to be self-disciplined and we have to be set a goal. If we not want to stick on this, then we have to develop a mechanism, that is penalty system. I think it's a very powerful tool, as because reward is not working. If we working for reward, then maybe I will not continue. But if I just develop a unique quality, the penalty system, if I not do it, then I have to be penalty. Most of the time we start taking new resolution in the new year, but after a few days, when we not see some visible changes and not see some progress, we leave our journey mid of the way, and that is the great tragedy. But how we overcome, how we patience, and instead of motivation, with discipline, we continue this. And for that, the unique approach, that is penalty system. If suppose we take some small achievable goal, but if we not stick on this, then I will penalty myself. It may be whatever, it may be 500 rupees or something, whatever, but I will very discipline on that. Maybe I want to just leave smoking. So I will penalty myself. If I take a cigarette, then before taking cigarette, I have to be pay, it may be 3,000 or 5,000 for each cigarette. So this kind of mechanism, if we develop, that is very powerful. Sometimes reward is not working. And in this self-talking journey, what I encourage everyone to develop a high self-esteem, high self-thought, that means talking with ourselves. Most of the time we talking with everyone, but sometimes we not caring ourselves, not just retrospect ourselves, not spend enough time with ourselves. But I think self-talking is very powerful. Actually, when we spend some time with ourselves, and the talk with ourselves with some respect, then I think we make a better version. And definitely there is no pain, no gain. Sometimes we are just forgive ourselves, not taking, not give us any challenge. That is also not working. Yes, in self-talking we have to be thinking, if I I have a love, I have a good quality, then I radiate this good quality and love others, take care others. At first I have to take care myself at first. So that's why I last 8 months I ran a campaign, that is which each and everyone we should take care of our body, soul, mind. Body, soul, mind, actually this is the three pillar that interconnected with each other. And if we take care of this body, soul, mind, I encourage everyone to take only 20 minutes time, in particular morning time, to take care for their body, soul, mind. Actually, when we spend 20 minutes in a body, for our body, soul, mind, actually it is help us to recharge ourselves, and throughout the day more active and more productive. We are thinking, most of the people, we have a common problem that we have no enough time. And so I think if we spend 20 minutes for our body, soul, mind by doing some jogging, exercise, spiritual practices, actually in a day, throughout the day, we can save at least 2 hours time. And most of the time we are spending much more time, but it is not focused. It's not create true value. But if we start working on our body, soul, mind, and spiritual practice, taking control of our mind, and we improve our awareness, then we just gain the confidence. And confidence is very, very important. If we have no confidence, then and we not create true value for our effort. So gaining confidence is very, very important. So for that consistency, each and every day, we have to be develop a consistency, and definitely start with small. Sometimes we are planning too much big things, but rather than that, start with small and consistently. If we grow, then we can achieve a unbelievable thing. And we have to be develop a mindset. That means what I personally feelings, most of the time we are comparing with others, and somehow we develop a wrong belief system, that I can't do I have not enough potential, I have not enough capability. And another problem, सबसे बड़ा लोग क्या कहेंगे लोग. So when we think this, then what people think about me, what people talk with about me, so it is not help us to grow. That is not symbol of the progressive mindset. So if I really want to progress in life, then definitely we have to be just double our failure rate, and we have to be learn how to deal with failure, how to deal with criticize. Most of the time the problem is we don't know how to criticize, how to deal with criticize. If we learn this is how to control our anger, how to control our bad emotions. And so all these things coming, if we start with taking care of our body, soul, mind, actually it is taking of full control, and actually we just develop a awareness is, and we take some right decision. And sometimes we have to develop a quality, say no. Most of the time we are confused mind. Suppose I am doing some work with full attention, it seems I am in full potential, but in background some other thinking is going in my mind, and it may be some others, the family problem. Sometimes maybe it may be is something in some plan with friend. So we are not living in the present. So if we spend 20 minutes in a morning time, then it's also help us to concentrate our mind and focus on our mind and living in present. And we have to be celebrate each and every day. If we start celebrating each and every day, most of the time we are thinking, if I achieve these things, it may be health, it may be relation, it may be a financial goal, then I will become happy. But the true thing is I will achieve the health, relationship, power, money, everything if I become happy. Actually, if I just become happy, then my productivity is come. I give something in positive vibes to others, and as a return I get the positive things and the positive vibes from others, so which help me to become a rich. So I have to develop a contribution method, and we have to think this, that how I doing something really good for the society, how I generate some value. Actually self-centric mindset not help us to grow. We know these things, but still we are just stuck in a rat race, and we not move forward. But if we start with small contribution, it may be smiling, it may be talking with someone to understand the problem. If little help, I think in long run we are ready for or big contribution. And if we develop this kind of great contribution mindset, then actually we reach our dream life, and that is very, very important. And what I say every day in my topic, that sometimes what you are not expert, we have to move to try to practice these things also, and try to explore new things. Yes, definitely I have a main focus in particular area, but parallelly we don't fear. Suppose we can just practice self-information on something this way. We shall overcome, we shall overcome, we shall overcome someday. Oh, मन में है विश्वास, पूरा है विश्वास, we shall overcome someday. সত্যের হবে জয়, সত্যের হবে জয়, we shall overcome someday. हो मन में है विश्वास, पूरा है विश्वास, हम होंगे कामयाब हो एक दिन. So here I'm not a singer, but I'm still trying. So I am taking something new challenge, exploring something new. So sometimes it's, and in this song the work, we shall overcome someday. So hope is very important, and for hope we have to take action. Most of the time we are hoping but not taking action. If we do hoping only but not taking action, that will not work. So for that we just take just every day maybe 5 minutes we are spending some time for upskilling ourselves. So in this way we can generate some value. Here I start this self-talking journey for to become a confident speaker. So I repeatedly just continuously doing these things. But if I practice something wrong in repeated way, wrong practice in repeated way, then also I am not able to achieve my dream, that means confidence speaker. So I have to be practice the right thing, that is also very important. So I have to explore, if I had not progressed, then what is the reason, what I can change, and how I quickly change. For that, if required, we have to take right mentor, that is also very important. And so self-awareness, self-audit system we have to be develop, and we have to be consistent. If we not consistent, if we commit something, I have to do it. And definitely when we make goal, just a small achievable goal. Which is not achievable, we don't do this. And if we not achieve, then each and every day if we not follow consistently, then we have to develop a penalty system. That is very powerful to develop a strong mindset and achieve a better version of ourselves. So we have to think every day 1% magic formula, that means how I improve a better version of myself. 1% each and every area, and how I make a better version of myself. So I compete with myself. So this is possible only when I have a right mindset. For that, I also encourage everyone, that is gratitude. Practicing gratitude is a very powerful thing. So whatever I have today, so thankful for that. Maybe some problem challenges is coming today, and I am maybe stuck on that. But if I think on that completely focusedly and not taking as action, then it is not helping me to grow. So we have to think in this situation what I can do better, instead of panic. Yes, definitely sometimes our mind is completely blocking, but if we practice is for that, each and every time we take some challenge, then on that time I am also facing the problem, but on that time I overcome the problem without too much harassment. That means problem, if I do the right things, if I take the right action, it does not mean that I am not facing any problem in future. But the thing is, I can handle the situation, circumstance in better way. It's not ruined. A problem is coming, I not ruin my life. So this kind of awareness actually help us to move forward in tough situation. So we have to be sincerely develop this quality, and many more times we have a brilliant idea, thought process, but everything in our pen and paper, not everything in our mind, not in pen and paper. But we have to develop the quality, how we write all the brilliant idea in pen and paper. Maybe we will spend 5 minutes time, but it is help us to organize this in organize, and we just closely monitor these things. Otherwise, all the brilliant thought we are not track. We will forget with time, as because our mind is volatile. So we should definitely write in pen and paper. And what I learned, that means it's not good practice that we learn from our mistakes each and every time. Definitely, if we love doing something mistake, then we learn from that. That is fine. But the smarter people, they are learn from others' mistake, other experience. So for that, I encourage everyone to read a book. So I also start recently that it may be 5 minutes time for one page reading a book or 2 page, but it's help us to sit the mindset, thought process, and that is very very important to move forward. So the reading a book that good quality, if we start practicing, then we get new idea, concept, and we can implement in our life. And it's not change my life. Actually, if I am success, then I help my family to become success. I contribute better in my society and work better for the country. So these things we have to be think. And the Kuri framework, what I told every day: knowledge, understanding, realization, and implementation. Knowledge itself is not sufficient. Understanding itself is not sufficient. Realization sometimes it's not sufficient. But we have to take action, consistently taking action. And we have to think that most of the time we start something with full energy, but not continue stick on this. Is we leave our journey mid of the way, as because we lose the confidence. We are not able to see the visibility, the what we expect. We not able to see that much progress, and we leave our journey mid of the way, and we start believing it's not for me. I can't do this. But on that time we have to think in this way. Life is not like a 2 minutes noodles that we will prepare within 2 minutes and eat. We have to be patient. We have to give some time. As like that, when we plant a seed, it is we have to wait it from this seed not give the fruit and flower from the next day. It is taking some time, and so we have to be watering, we have to be nurturing. So we have to think this kind of things. And another things what I start, that means in self-talking journey, next time I just share the good books what I have read, what is the gist of the books. So one books that is really helpful for me, that is Rich Dad and Poor Dad. On that books, the mindset, one person he is touch with the two fathers. That means this friend have another friend whose father is a very rich person, and his father are also a professor, but the mindset is different in the way they are talking. So I think that I will try to narrate this Rich Dad Poor Dad in next episode. And it's a amazing, that means how we think, how we interpret, that's created difference. And so most of the time we interpret something wrong, and that is not help us to grow. So we have to be develop this mindset that how we interpret in better way. And I wish all of you will stay healthy, happy, and each and every day taking some small initiative and progress towards goal, and we are tracking in these things. I wish you all the best. Thank you so much. Bye bye.